Do you have a storage problem or a hoarding problem? Either way, I may have found the solution. Welcome to our backyard. Now, our first thought for the storage problem was to build a shed in that corner. But as you can see, that would take up quite a lot of space. You also have the added work of installing some sort of foundation, possibly permit problems if it's too high. My wife came up with a better solution. Follow me. Although we live in a townhouse, this side of the house is only connected through the garage, or at the garage side, so we've got all this space, which means behind this door we have a nice little access path to the back of the garage. And as you can see, I have all this space that I can use. You're not supposed to be in here. Hemi, come, let's go. So let me show you what I've got in the truck, which is going to fill this space here. So that is the other side of that door I just showed you, but obviously we don't have access. The plan is that with those, they're called vertical storage sheds, they would go through there, and all this stuff here hopefully can go through there. This means that I have an extra 2 feet of space on this side of the garage, which means I can fit a project car here, my wife's car can go there. That stuff needs to go somewhere else. So let me show you what I've got. Box is upside down, but you get the idea. And my wife figured, why buy one when you can buy four for 4 times the price? So that's what we've got. Let me remove one of these from the truck. I'll open a box, see what it looks like inside. Right, let's see what we've got in the box. This seems a rather large box for one tiny part, but we'll find out what's in there in a minute. What I'm not finding is screws. I don't think it all just clips together, but I guess we'll find out. So the box is not crazy heavy. It's all kind of light plastic. So we have one floor, so that is the floor space. Give you an idea what you can put on that. You could probably get a set of wheels on that. Don't think you would get 2 sets, but that's okay. I'll try it in a minute. You've got the roof section with its nice little fake shingles. We have walls. That's pretty high. That's got to be about 7.5 feet high. So it's going to slope down towards that path. 2 doors. Big back wall. That's basically it. I'm hoping that the inside of these has got facility for shelving. Yeah, there's kind of hook holes in there. One there, one there. So I should be able to make some sort of shelving for that. Right, the big giant box that says do not discard. Let's see what's in here. We have whatever that is. I'm guessing that is to go along maybe the front, bottom, and maybe the doors meet up against that, but luckily it comes with instructions, which is nice. A couple of door handles, but I'm not seeing any screws, so I wonder if it all just clips together. Let me have a quick look through this. I'll let you know. Panic over. I think I found the screws. I think they're still in this box. There we go. Big bag of screws and whatever that thing is. Oh, there's the hooky things. I think they're for shelving. But yeah, I've not looked at the instructions yet. Back shortly. Easy. Right, there's no point in me building this in the garage. I might as well build it out where it's supposed to go. Unfortunately, stuff is in the way. So I need to move all these wheels and other things out the way, and then I'll move all this stuff through to the back. So I'll see you through there. Right then, let's build a shed. Apparently all I need, tools wise, drill with Phillips or Robertson. If you don't know what Robertson head is, you're not Canadian. And a Phillips / Robertson screwdriver. Apparently that's it. Now, as you can see, I'm going to be putting this on stone. Ideally you want it something flat. But that really boils down to how much you give a crap. And as you can probably tell, I don't give much of. So I am going to install it as is, and then if it's leaning, whatever, I've got a perfectly good rake that I can move the stones about to make it level. I'm not going to be storing like jars of jam, you know. If things fall, then so be it. It's mostly metal parts anyway. So let's start with the base, and I'll walk you through it, I guess. Step 1. Stick your base on the ground. Step 2. Grab one of the sides and click it into place. Step 3. Back panel slides down, but do not snap into the floor at this time. Step 4. Click the other side into the floor. Step 5A. I'm going to now get the back panel sliding into the wall side, and then 5B, click it all down into the floor. Six A and B is the roof section over here, so I turn that upside down, and that little skinny section that I didn't know what it was for, that actually is the top of the roof overhang thingy. I'll show you, but basically click that in there and then screw it in there. So that end is kind of curved and this end is kind of curved, so that goes over that side. Step 7. stick the roof on the top. It doesn't say anything about clicking it down at this point, so let's lay the roof on top, see what's next. Step 8. Install bottom hinge pin into floor. Raise left edge of roof. Move top hinge pin into position. Lower roof to engage top hinge pin. Step 9. Hold down left edge of roof. Repeat actions 1, 2, 3 and 4. This is where it might be tricky because there's only one of me. I'll give it a shot. Step 10. Put lots of screws everywhere. It seems to be quite important. Hold down roof corners when installing. Now, I'm not going to do that yet because I read some reviews and a lot of people are suggesting putting sealant around the roof section. So I think I might do that. Let's put the door handles on first and then we can have a look inside and see if we really need sealant on the top. Should have put the handles on first. Just got this little guy to go on, which will stop the door from falling open. Let me throw that on. It looks like it just clips in. You can see there's little barbs. Put that through there. Clips in like that. This should now close. Oh, nice. There we go. So as I say, just the screws on the inside, so let's have a wee look. See where they all go and see how much space we've got. It's not bad at all. I mean, it's pretty high. I'm standing inside it, still got all that height. So it's really, if I can get enough shelving in here. Sorry, screws. So the screws go, I think the screws go everywhere there's one of these dimples. But it's on the instructions, it's quite well laid out. All the way around and on the floor as well, I'm guessing. Yeah, down there. And that should keep the whole thing relatively straight. But as I say, I am going to add sealant. You can see a little gap up there. So there's no harm in just adding just a line of sealant around where it joins. I'm not going to get a huge amount of weather back here, but that's the sort of space it's going to take up. So I am going to have another 2. So that one goes there. Obviously I can't have it here. Another one there, another one there. So where does number 4 go, you're wondering? Shed number 4 is actually going to go here. We're going to relocate this big giant bush over to there somewhere. And because it's behind this pergola, no one's going to see it. And that really will be for stuff that we never use, but I don't want to throw out. I reckon you could fit 4 Daves in there. It's pretty reasonable. Right, so I don't think I'm going to bother with the sealant on the roof because it's pretty sheltered in here. It's actually sitting underneath the canopy of the roof. I don't know. So it's not going to get a lot of rain blowing about. It'll just come straight down. So I think we'll be okay. So I'll finish screwing all that together and get the other 3 done. Well, I'll do the other 2 for now and try and get them as level as possible. But in order for them to not fall over, I don't want to bolt them to the wall. Don't want to touch that. All I really need to do is put the heavy stuff on the floor to keep it rigid. And I've got plenty of heavy stuff. I've got wheels, I've got boxes of steel, and we'll see how much of the stuff we can get out of the garage. And obviously shelving I need to think about. Right, these are Rubbermaid, what are they called? I'll put a link to what they are. Got them at Home Depot. They were $398 each plus tax Canadian. All in, it cost me about $1,800 with tax. The cheapest shed I could find was about $1,500 plus tax, so roughly the same price, but with a shed, it's very far away from where I would need the parts, and also I need to build a foundation, and you've got the big eyesore. No one's going to see this. It's perfect. So that is the very first Scott Rod's Home Edition video. And if you want to see more, don't worry, there will be more. If you don't, just don't click on them, right? You don't need to watch this stuff. But we all do DIY home improvement stuff, so I might as well share what I'm up to. Right, enough. Next video, I will be moving all that stuff into there, so stay tuned for that. Take care everyone, see you in the next one. Bye.